Hello and welcome to DDOCaSplat. We're a static group that plays on Khyber. We have some fun playing DDO, and we're gonna run Feywild today. Yeah, that's the plan. And we'll probably talk about football because none of the people who hate talking about football are here.
Yep. Luckily, none of us dropped Hawkinson to keep Pitts on their roster to lose their fantasy match.
Dude, don't get me started on fantasy. I'm a little salty about fantasy for other reasons. But hey, the Hawks won, so.
Hawks
Also,
actually look good.
I will point out too that guy wasn't on my roster; he was on the bench, and I have no idea who he is. So.
Oh, he was only like 6th in the NFL as far as receptions for tight ends last year.
Cool. I still don't know who he is.
Okay.
I don't follow football that close. This is the first time I've ever done fantasy.
Oh, okay.
So,
where is that? Oh,
they won in the town.
You awake from your
okay.
unexpected slumber. At first, things seem as before. You're still at Winwood Hall, and Melody is still standing beside the bed. Then you realize that Lord Arden is missing, and so are the flower and the loot you need for the ritual. Melody begins speaking in a familiar voice.
Lord Arden's true name? Of course I know it. But it's for me to know and for you to never.
Yeah, I think
Now, be a good
the Browns didn't win, but
Hello. They played good.
they sure tried to for 3 quarters, right?
Yeah.
We just started Wake Me Up.
She cackles as she teleports away. You see
At least we're
creatures
starting
milling
it.
around near the gate to Winwood Hall. Then you notice that they seem different. This isn't the Feywild. You are trapped inside a dream.
How'd the Steelers look, Arcot?
so they didn't score a point in the first half, but then they came and scored 20
You approach a
unanswered,
shadowy
and then
form
won
Yeah.
23 to
appears to be
16.
Lord
It was
Arden, reading a
great.
note with a worried expression on his face. The figure doesn't notice your presence.
And I saw that they got a contract with TJ Watt. Figured out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was key.
Damn, that family is. Their boys have made some money playing football.
Yeah, they have. You name a family
On
that's made more
defense,
from
no
football
less.
other than the Mannings,
Yeah.
maybe?
Yeah,
Probably the
on
Mannings.
playing defense, no less.
Looks like we have a healer if you want to invite Flame Heals.
Yeah.
Oh man, my renewal
You
isn't
spot
enough.
movement underneath the bridge.
I plan on getting hit. I don't know about you.
Nasty-looking troll guarding
Well, you're
the
getting
city.
hit.
Bits of troll and drops of its blood splash into the river as the battle progresses. The pits grow rapidly into new bridge trolls that join the fight.
Stepping in.
We're about to head back towards the,
You've recovered
Flower.
Hearsom's loot for the ritual.
I think the only game I really watched a lot of was the Monday night game.
You all need any
Yeah,
buffs?
Turned out to be a
I wish I had watched that game. It looked like it was so much fun.
You all need
turned out
buffs?
to be fun.
Nah,
Nah,
I'm okay.
I gave Death Ward, at least to those
I
that
can
were
give good
standing
hope
around.
at least.
I mean, that'll probably be nice. Yeah, I was kind of half watching it because my union's meeting was last night, and it was long, but kind of important too. A lot of big changes kind of coming through.
Oh,
But
Inside the magically sealed gazebo ahead floats
plus,
the
I think I
frosted
was
solution.
leading raid night. So the football game was like the 3rd thing I was watching, paying attention to.
This is the Feywild.
But I was able to focus by the time they got to
You've recovered
overtime,
the
and that was
frosted cerise
entertaining.
for the
Yeah.
ritual. You've recovered both the loot.
Well, as soon as they
and
get to the
the
1 yard
frosted
line, or they get
Flurries.
the touchdown, and then it gets
Now,
called back,
where
right?
is
I'm like,
Melody
Yeah.
hidden, Lord
It's like,
they're
Arden?
gonna turn it over.
You notice a
like, just like
pillar
that's what's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
magical
They're gonna turn it over.
energy streaming
Which
from
they
a
did.
distant point.
Uh,
How's that?
so that was fun.
See, I don't know why Gruden didn't just kick the field goal on 3rd down in overtime. Why he tried to get the touchdown? It's beyond me.
Well, the field goal doesn't win the game automatically. The touchdown does.
No,
believe
not
me,
on
it
the
was.
first.
It was late in the court. It was late in the period, and both teams have had the.
Are you talking
had
about their
possessions.
first time or their second time? Because the first time was the time I thought that they were down there and they didn't get in. I mean, I wasn't paying that close attention, but I'm like 90% sure
It was
that
like
that was the
it was
first
like
drive.
it was like 8 minutes into the. It was 8 minutes into the quarter, and so both teams had possessions.
Well, the
So a
game,
field
the
goal would've
quarter's
won it.
only 10 minutes. It's not 15.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, overtime's only 10
Oh.
Yeah, they
minutes.
changed that a couple of years ago.
Okay, well then that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that drive was the first drive.
You approach the portal grove, but a pixie flutters into the path.
She said to make sure you didn't make it to
Stuck in between the barrier and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
That won't let it wake up.
Yep. Come on.
Pixie smirks.
I've had that happen to me.
Yeah.
It'll open here in a minute.
Devotion will sustain me eternally.
There we go.
May
Yeah, I
wish
hate
to
that.
have
As the pixie collapses. In
spell
his
absorption on.
last moments, he says,
Yep.
You haven't won yet. You still need the true name.
you exit the portal and find yourself in a strange, empty hole. Yet that appears to be Lord Arden's resting place ahead. Between you and Lord Arden,
No, I haven't hit the rage
stands
button all this
a
quest.
big crowd. She must have been disguised as
Failing at
Arden
bear
to
tanking.
occupy the entire time. Cadence prepares for battle.
Adventurers never know when to quit. I should have seen that you can't trust the
And of course, I feel like we should definitely give a little bit of airtime to the mess that was the Packers.
Slimes emanating
Oh,
a
man.
frigid mist
Yeah, you'd think they had a
suddenly
little
appear
bit of
nearby.
discombobulation in the off season.
So I'll
Mhm.
have to make do with these vile
I was trying to figure out which was worse, Rogers'
I wouldn't go anywhere
play, his
near the
quarterback play, or his
person.
hair.
Be a dick,
Ugh.
and I
Yeah, he's trying to take over for Cam Newton for the worst hair in the league.
Cadence tries to surrender.
I don't know what Cam's hairs look like, so I'm not.
Imagine a lump of hair and 14 cows licking on it,
So then,
and just like cowlicks sticking out in various places.
Allow Cadence to live. In exchange,
I mean, he's
for
got
Lord
nasty.
Arden's true name.
I enjoy seeing
Lay
his
out the
outfits
ingredients for
occasionally
the
when I see
ritual.
them.
And repeat
Yeah.
the steps
Those are kinda fun to
reverse
see.
The curse. First, play the lute.
Nope,
Then,
no sold SLR
grind up
cat,
the
sorry.
flower's roots. Last, burn the
Well, he
roots
wants one, so
along
naturally
with
we won't
Lord
get any.
Arden's true
Yeah,
name.
of course.
Yeah.
You play a brief melody.
I got a
on
ruby with
person's
disintegration.
lute.
That's a
you
first.
mash the flower's roots into a pulp
fun.
with little effort.
CR10.
No,
really?
maybe
Set
not
a
that
small
fun.
blaze. Then drop the crushed roots
Well, what's
and
the minimum
Lord
level on it?
Arden's true name into it. completing the
I'll look
ritual.
at it when I.
As the
finish
smoke
out.
rises, Lord Arden's eyes
I thought I read
open.
somewhere somebody
He
did some
springs
testing
out of
on
the
it and it
bed.
was pretty bad.
Lord Arden thanks you for awakening him from his curse. He urges you to speak with him back at Winwood Hall in the waking world.
Alright, whatever the one to the left is.
Wake me up.
Speaking
Oh.
of fancy clothes, while I'm waiting for people to catch up, I'll just do a nice little look-see around my my red. I kind of like this ensemble. I might leave it on this guy, even though he doesn't really play.
It says minimum level 28. So
Oh,
Mm,
I thought I heard somebody did some testing and the CR on it was
oh, that
really
still
low.
might be the case. I mean, it still might suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it might. You know what it might be is that the damage that it's doing is casting as a 28 level spell.
Yeah.
So,
28d6 damage, but
it would be more than that. Disintegration just 2d. Isn't it like 2d6 per level?
It's 2 dice per level. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, okay. In DDO dice, yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, it's
Yeah.
extra. Hey, it's extra damage, right? Like,
It
but
is.
it's a save. Although, fun fact about disintegration, which we learned in my pen and paper group many years ago, where I did a kind of a variation on the Shroud Part 2. My party had to kill 4 things and have them all be dead at the same time. And one of them in 3rd edition, one of them, the monsters or the guys they were fighting, was a dwarven berserker, frenzied berserker barbarian,
Yeah, with the
which
con save of 806.
well you
A
can't
motley group of
reducing it past
red-capped
negative
guards
hit points doesn't kill it, right?
It's strange that a noble of the summer
I
court would
definitely don't have a
retain
bluff
those
for this.
violent,
I've got
unpredictable
100,
creatures.
so-
Have a 95, but not quite 100.
Yeah, bluff the tree.
I need to.
Oh wait, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Broken
Yeah, never mind.
courtyard
But
seems
anyways, with
deserted.
disintegrate, the you get
Somebody
turned
got the
into
tree.
dust part
Lord Xavier will likely be
is
found
not
somewhere.
it's not actually related to
Lady
making the
Whitelily has
save.
requested
Yeah.
that you
It's
find her
just
a
if
snack.
you go negative or
A
not.
frivolous request, it seems.
Yeah.
So it was-
Somebody go
In the
talk to the
Feywild,
tree.
Small
think
promises
anyone has
may
yet.
have strange
Oh, I'm up here
Flame's talking to
bluffing
it.
the smith.
I got it.
What can I
But
do
that's how they
for
ended
you,
up killing the
Outlander?
dwarven berserker was
My
just casting
bargain
disintegrated
is
at it.
done.
Even though it
Yep.
saved, it was already negative, so
Time
it
to
turned to
rest.
dust. They were really proud of that, and I kind of actually felt fairly well deserved.
This storehouse is occupied by a very energetic chest.
Huh.
It gapes at you with a big,
get the mimic?
toothy grin and speaks.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I even intimidated the mimic into giving me 3 choices or 3 guesses.
Yeah. I need to slot a bluff item on this guy to get up to that 120 level.
The one that's really hard is the diplomacy check. That one's high.
Oh, Diplo does it require?
That's
I have 113.
That's for the dudes inside the tower here.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I can try.
Yeah.
I have
worst thing is-
113.
That
Did
might
that get
be
affected by
enough.
the stat squish?
You mean did they lower it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
I don't think
yes
so.
because I've hit it on my alchemist.
Hmm.
At least the first one. Like I've done it on my alchemist. I just had to roll high to do it. Like everything else is just like, oh, I got it. That one was
Yeah.
more like, oh, I got it the first time and failed it the second time.
Oh, shit.
So.
We're missing.
A peculiar dog guards this door.
Hi, doggy.
All by itself. Or so it seems.
So these guys are-
guards wearing the garb of the summer court await you in this room.
Pretty tough. But in fairness, if you succeed, then you know,
Like
Oh,
that?
you got it.
The
yeah,
guards are
means you don't have
moved
to
by
fight
your
things.
words.
So you know,
They will let you pass.
I think you skip like
Ugh.
3 fights with that check.
Yeah.
Something like that?
We'll
Well,
count
I
them.
can tell you that 114
One.
worked.
2. What'd you roll?
The second roll was an 8. So 122 modified.
Yeah. If I put an item on this guy, I can get into that level. Even an augment would do it.
I
mean, I'm
carry
using an augment.
I carry a full
Yeah.
suite
Red
of
caps. These
uh,
look like they have
social
fresh
skills
blood in their
items.
veins.
Yeah.
So I keep the helmet from Age of Rage, the
Most
Yeah.
of the
charisma
Eladrin
and
appear to
exceptional
be
charisma
victims
skills.
of the Red Caps.
And then
Whoever
I
has
have an
replaced
insightful
Greymoss
charisma
must be
skills, and then I
desperate
have
now.
an item for
You
each
have
of the.
reached the top of the tower,
Mm-hmm.
where a
of the
regal
beds.
Eladrin silently awaits your approach.
Spell
He appears to
absorb.
be alone.
It's probably a good idea.
Yes, you fool, I'm still here. But your precious Greymoss is dead. Trusting idiot. Who told you the prince? Who said these outlander don't
Blah
sway
blah
man.
blah. Try to kill me already.
Me.
Yeah.
But it was you who was
Killed the
supposed
fat
to
bear.
die willingly on their
Fat
blade.
bear with a fruit bat.
As a distraction while I do Harrison's bidding. But no. Guess I just have to kill you all myself now.
The hag's form splits into several mirror images. You'll need to watch closely to see which ones they are.
Famine Reaper right below you, Flame.
See it. Held.
I just thought. Got her. Where's she going? Over. Follow the bear. The bear will point the way. Nice.
The hag dies, screeching to the last. After a moment, the Viscount rises to his feet and blurts.
Who was that? What's going on? I demand an explanation.
Hey,
Okay.
guess what, Arcat? No soul
Got one?
vessel.
Oh, thank
No.
you. Oh. Oh, you said no soul vessel. Crap.
No soul vessel.
Anyone want a Crown of Leaves? Food it is.
Food.
I've gotten most of my soul vessels in the Slayer.
Really?
I've
Yeah,
gotten a
probably
lot of
50
them
of
in
them.
Slayer. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've never pulled one from a Slayer, but I don't really do the Slayers either, so.
It's really good for sentient food, so I do it quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, with the addition of the Pharaoh Crystal stuff, you get a bunch.
Yeah, running through it a few times, you can get 5 or 6K of sentient food.
Tell you what adds up fast is doing the salt marsh with the pot going.
Because they added the legendary stuff now?
Yeah. And the 1,000 XP gems are still in the loot table.
Right.
Yeah, Linbell said she was going to leave them.
You should be able to play a little bit more next couple weeks. The crazy period is mostly gone.
Yeah.
They are looking for a lot of workers. Saturday was the only day I wasn't working this month, and I took a call.
Oh,
Only
jeez.
in the evening. I only took the out. I didn't take the in.
The party here
Yeah.
is in full swing, and
so that I can
Cascading
still play
Springs
D&D.
Cottage is clearly-
There you go.
The maid tells you why the
Priorities.
satyrs refused to
Yeah.
leave.
Gotta have one day at least.
We're doing a Lava Divers D&D in the morning.
Until their realms are
Oh.
over. The satyrs have no intention of ending.
There's still one. Remnant.
And a soul.
A satyr calls to you as you enter the courtyard.
Hello there. Welcome to our revels. There's food in the kitchen and drink, well, everywhere.
including the floor.
All right, get us cheddar, Arcat.
And don't forget to pour one out for our dear
Arcat,
host.
you went by the cheddar, the free cheddar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a secret door with a chest behind it.
Secret door with the chest behind it and traps.
Where?
I'll show you when we go back.
Yeah.
Bottom of that last ramp on the wall.
Your search foo
Next to the
sucks.
sack of seeds reads,
Be
"Slate
spot
food.
probably, but
Keep away from sunlight
Yeah.
and damp soil.
yeah, a little
Drop a few of the
farther
magic
right here.
seeds on the ground.
Got it.
Huge weeds
Yep.
burst from the earth, and the thirsty plants
There's
quickly
4
drain the
pressure
moisture
plates in
from the
there.
surrounding soil.
Open this door while we're waiting for him. So Gen Con's this weekend.
Yeah.
Interesting to see how that goes.
There's 5 pressure plates.
Well, there's 5? Okay.
Yeah, he's a sorcerer. He doesn't know how to count.
Well, you've only disabled... There's 5, okay. At 4, you get the bonus.
It's locked.
So now you want me to unlock it too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, please.
That's one thing
Hey,
they didn't change with the stat crunch was the knock. There's a lot of chests I have trouble knocking now.
Knock was never supposed to be able to get to high level chests and doors
Get
and all
everything?
that stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, keys. Ow. This guy's hit a little bit.
This large key is labeled Spring House.
You went
It
up to
seems
6
someone
though,
was
I
trying
saw.
to hide
Yeah,
it.
I did.
Yeah.
We got a healer now, and we're just kind of we cruise through 4 and cruise through 5. Gotta give him a fighting chance, right?
By healer, did you mean the ranger or the barbarian?
Not healing very much.
It's surprising to find
How
a
much are you
large,
actually seeing your
well-stocked
health go
library in
down?
a house given over to an endless party.
That would imply that
It's
I'm
even
actually
more
paying that close
surprising to find a
attention.
Sphinx sitting in the middle of it.
You dropped 2k hit points on that when you got tagged.
Yeah, I did
And-
get
But
tagged in there.
Yeah. I think I
How
hit
many
you
other
for...
times have I not been just wasting spell
Yeah.
points just to keep my Imperium magic stacks up?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Water gushes up from the ground in one corner of the room, forming a large pool. This must be the cascading spring the house is named after. This large barrel is marked Flashboom Powder in large letters. In
Well, I
even
saw,
larger letters below are
Shang-Chi.
words, Keep away from open flames.
Pretty
Last
good, wasn't it?
It was. Did you get a chance to see it?
Spring up the instant
I
you
did.
cast the magic
Nice.
seeds on the ground.
Yeah.
Twisting brambles
I
suck up every drop of water nearby,
Top-
leaving
top
cascading
tier Marvel,
springs
I think.
dry as a bone.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It was it was up there with Black Panther. That was really good
I think
too.
I think Black Panther is better, but I think it's a really apt comparison. Like it's very much like it has a very cultural, different cultural vibe to it. Like it's really leaning into the like an Eastern culture.
Yeah.
It's a simple task to
and it
remove the
actually
sign. The
did it a
soldiers
little
are
bit more
still
than I thought it was going to. Like I
Khyber.
didn't. The third act did not go where I thought it was going to
Remove
go.
the sign from the library. Sealed with anger.
But it was highly enjoyable. And good job with the villain was I found compelling and engaging. So yeah. And best action scenes Marvel's ever put out. Like the 3 best action scenes are in this movie that Marvel's ever done.
Yeah, there's going to be a run on really
Who
good
needed the
movies.
soul vessel?
Dylan,
I even got you one.
did you really? Oh man,
Yeah.
thank you. Wonderful. Now I need just one more.
So yeah, if you haven't seen it, I recommend seeing it. You know, mileage may vary with how comfortable you feel going to a movie theater.
If nothing,
but-
yeah, I can use the bottle sunlight.
Oh,
Thank you. No, Grubby had one too.
okay. I'd have given it to you.
It's fine.
Yeah, when they finally broke the trailer for the new Spider-Man coming up, I think that thing is going to be the bomb.
It looks really weird to me. Looks like, you know, the time travel stuff. I'm not a big time travel guy.
I'm just with
could be.
Doc Ock and Goblin coming back.
I didn't see goblins in there, but that's...
Well, that
I
was
usually
the,
watch like the first trailer, and then I try not to watch other trailers.
Yeah,
Because
that's
like
all that's been out is the first one.
my strategy these days with movies is, you know, if I know I'm gonna see it, a lot of times I don't want to watch the trailer.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like occasionally there's like really like the first Endgame trailer I thought was just a really fantastic trailer. And I find that Marvel doesn't tend to give much away with their trailers.
No,
right?
they don't.
The biggest thing I think they gave away was in Thor Ragnarok with the Hulk being in that movie.
Yeah.
But I think we already knew that too, so not really sure where to land on that one. But
Yeah.
Does anybody need Falm or
You
Tristine? I
enter
keep
the
on forgetting to
grove
ask.
The villager told you
I have FOM on
and
board.
spot a small
And if I'm hitting
encampment.
things, something's
same.
gone terribly wrong.
Travelers,
A hearty voice calls as you approach.
are you here to
Yeah,
help
Delenn
us
could
slay
use
the great beast?
Anyone see the trailer for Hawkeye?
Yeah.
The TV series. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know of anybody that's clamoring for a Hawkeye series.
That's true. Although I do really like Jeremy Renner. So
Yeah, getting a chance to play a character
Yeah.
as opposed to just being part.
It's
It'll be watchable.
and
Disney's
the
putting a lot of stuff out.
dude, Disney's gonna
Talk to
by,
me about a
you know,
plan.
To your surprise,
next year there's gonna be like a Star Wars or Marvel show every month.
Yeah. And I don't have a problem with that.
I mean, yeah.
Gemstone seems to be protecting this creature
been a
from
long
spells
time
and
since they put out a not
The windmill
really good
seems
Marvel
undaunted
movie.
by your weapons and spells.
So,
The gemstone cracks, and the windmill
and I've
shudders.
really enjoyed the TV series so far.
Yeah.
Mandalorian was a lot of fun.
Grubby, you're handling the windmill, right?
I think it's chasing me.
It's chasing him, but I'm trying to trip the gemstone guy when he gets close.
Another gemstone.
I'm just trying to kill random spawn.
It's helpful.
Yeah.
Whoa! I'd intimidate this. Oh, hey, I can intimidate some stuff. Bring it to me. And game set match. Quiet.
The gemstone cracks once more. The windmill rumbles deeply, then falls still. The magic that brought it to life seems to have left it.
I wish you had trusted me.
The old knight says.
Still,
Hey, an autumn cloak.
you
That's
came
fun.
to my aid in the end.
Hey, another soul vessel.
You've
There you
earned
go.
a reward.
All
she
right,
continues.
excellent. Now I can
But
get 3 con for
speak
this
with
tune.
me if you'd like to help a little further. Somehow,
Man, you are lucky.
I feel the culprit is still nearby.
On those,
Mhm.
don't ask me to pull a piece of gear.
Yeah,
Except
right.
these stupid rose thorn necklaces. Yeah.
Well, thanks again. I appreciate that.
Yeah, let me... Yeah, this tune has...
We do the tree next.
20
Run back to town really quick.
Yeah. 23 on this tune, and I have more of them in my bank tune. Or bank bag, I should say.
You just said you had 23?
Yeah. Which means I have about 60.
Yeah, I've got about the same.
We run this a lot.
Wow.
But like I say, a lot of it was doing Slayer, just getting the 7 or 8 quick rares that are close by.
Yeah, same here. You do that in an hour, you can get several thousand sentient XP and a couple soul vessels.
Yep.
I probably have like 30 or 40 just from doing the quests.
Yep.
Should look to see if I have a horse that goes with this outfit. I don't think I have a red horse though.
A red horse?
When they do the nightmare.
Yeah, there we go. Let's go. Give me a nightmare.
Yeah, no kidding.
Been dying for a nightmare since they first did mounts.
I mean, they're really playing the long game on that, right? Like they put that the flaming hair horse in the wild hunt, in the witch hunt, and now we've got a nightmare in the game, which is really just a reskin to that horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blue one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But who cares? It's got flaming hooves.
I mean, it's got flaming hair, which does actually bring up a question of how comfortable would it actually be to ride a nightmare?
Well, presumably it would make the rider immune, but
It depends on if it likes you.
Sure.
Yeah.
well, if it didn't like you, it would just carry you off to hell. So
Yeah. Which I hear the weather's nice if you like hot.
That depends on which layer.
A second
Yeah.
barrier blocks the path down.
I don't know. That heat dome felt pretty first layery.
Blight pull themselves free from the ruby walls and attack.
Die, beetles.
fuck you, Ringo.
Wow. I
Remnant.
didn't know you felt that way about Ringo.
I was just, I could have said Paul, I could have said George, I could have said
Yeah.
John, but I just said Ringo.
Is that what they mean by a man crush?
No, nothing to do
Remnant.
with it.
I think it's been a while since I've listened to any Beatles music.
Nobody plays it.
We do in the shop
I do.
occasionally,
A shudder
Oh, okay.
but I haven't been in the shop a whole lot, so I
as the
haven't
last orb
Yeah.
of the northwest
played it very much.
They're on my thumb drive when I play music in the car.
I have a tendency to like find a Pandora station I like and leave it on there for a couple months. So, although I've
Can you play Pandora in the car?
I could. I mean, my phone would play it, right? I can connect my phone. to
Oh, okay. I guess you can connect your phone to the
keys.
the sound system. Sure.
But ever since I watched Game of Thrones, I made a station for Game of Thrones music, and it's been really good. I tend to favor like musical soundtracks, anyways. There's a remnant in the back,
Your sense of dread and loss mounts.
but they did a
as you
really good
explore
job with the
this
music in that show.
I've never watched an episode. I'm going to now that I've got Max.
I enjoyed it. I think they did a really good job with it. I mean, it has its issues.
Yeah.
The first season really lacks the
final orb in the northern
the fights, like the battle scenes that
Oh.
it kind of needs. Like you can tell that they don't have a lot
Yeah.
of budget, right?
the orb gone. The
Um,
secondary
but it does a really good job of telling the story it wants to tell in general. There's one storyline that it did a shit job with.
Which
And I-
storyline would that be?
What's the Sand Sisters place from? Whatever.
Oh yeah, the Sand Snakes.
Yeah, and like that whole area, like that, everything going on.
Oh,
with-
so Dorne, they
Yeah.
didn't do Dorne right. Okay.
it just wasn't. I'm not even gonna say that they didn't capture the like what's going on with Dorne or whatever, like the aesthetic and like the design looks good. Just like that storyline was just really like half-assed, I guess you could say. Be kind of my opinion on it. And I didn't mind the ending. Like, I bought into the ending, but that might partly be because I knew how the series was gonna end. And so, like, as I was watching it, I could see how that was a natural conclusion. So, although there were some, I think the general critiques of it being kind of rushed were accurate. There's a Vengeance Reaper.
Oh yeah, very rushed.
Yeah. Like, that definitely feels accurate.
Circle.
Like, it resolves awfully fast, but I also really like when the second dragon dies, like, that was dumb. I understand why they killed the dragon, but they did a poor job of doing it. But I really liked the battle at Winterfell. I really liked the events at King's Landing. So
The Khaleesi's choice there at the very end in the last episode, I thought it was just plain stupid. She spends the entire time saying how much better she's going to be than the rest of the kings and queens and all that stuff. And then she just basically throws it all away on because she gets pissed off.
Yes, but again, this is where, like, knowing how it was going to end, and
You have no idea how it's going to end because he hasn't even written the last book yet.
knowing how the TV series was going to end.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Do you still need soul vessels?
Oh yeah, I'll take as many soul vessels as I can get because this would be my fourth one.
Wow.
Yeah,
like I say, I've got the only augment I made was from the litany turn-in,
right?
The freebie.
Yeah. But so knowing how Game of Thrones the TV series was gonna end, I was able to see going through it, like, how she wants to, quote, break the wheel, right?
Yep.
But how the method that she was using to do that was totally that wheel. So, like, I was seeing in, like, season 5, whenever she, like, really gets into power, like, really starts accumulating power and armies and stuff behind her, like, pretty early when she's conquering those cities, like, I was seeing how, like, oh, she can't be the one to be, like, she can't disassociate the idea that she is part of the wheel she wants to break. So in order for her goals to come to fruition, she has to die. like her goals, her two main goals of being the queen and breaking the wheel are exclusive. They can't both happen.
Well, I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, I can see that. I can see it, that point of view. But you know, yeah, okay. Let me think about that.
If you really want to, like, here's something you can really kind of have fun chewing over too.
Turn back, stranger.
If it was up to me, if like a sequel series, Bran would be the big bad.
Fran?
Bran. The guy, the cedar, the warging guy.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So-
Bran
Yeah.
Bran the Broken.
Yeah. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. Because the show loves to lean into the idea of, like, people aren't good or bad, right? Like, they're just people and they're complicated. And here you have a guy who can see the future and has, like, all this memory, right? And so you could totally see him saying, oh, someone from this city is going to, like, make things just, like, start this terrible war or something like that. So I'm going to stop that from happening by destroying the city. Oh, and by the way, the guy who can warg into things that no one else can warg into, like, the last thing he says in the series is, I'll go find the last dragon. So imagine if he could actually secretly warg into the dragon and use the dragon to do stuff like that. I think that would be pretty boss.
I never go in this direction, so I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, there's two chests here.
Red named, what do you call it?
I don't tend to do it on heroic. There's a secret door down here.
Yeah.
But I do it on legendary because you can get soul vessels out of these chests and artifacts too. But yeah, that's my theory on where the series should go. I think it's locked. I don't think it'll actually. I don't know that it'll actually do that, but I think it'd be pretty cool.
Ha! Got it. Yeah, I used to be plus 79 in Reaper to open. Now I'm only plus 72.
Oh,
Sucks.
jeez.
Yeah.
I could never figure out why Melt Lock didn't get as high as Knock.
Yeah.
My understanding was that it was supposed to be more or less the same spell, just with range.
Yeah.
A dryad leaps from the tree. Sensing your surprise, she motions for you to speak with her.
Fear in the back.
Yeah. Oops, somebody's lost.
Somebody is lost. I have learned that if you start this fight, you can't get in afterwards.
Can't get in, yeah.
Yeah.
Dryad
Kinda mean.
calls for the test to begin, and creatures instantly spring to the attack.
Ow. Her dog bites.
If you want a fun series to watch on HBO, I recommend Barry. That was
Barry?
fun. Barry. Oh shoot, what's the guy's name? SNL, Bill Hader.
Okay.
Bill Hader plays an assassin who wants to stop being an assassin and discovers theater. But he can't get out of his assassin life. So it's a dark comedy, but I had a lot of fun with it. I also started watching The Good Place, which is on Netflix,
Good.
which has been
Thorn
delightful.
Remnant.
willing to see you. You may enter.
I already get all the remnants? I don't see
She
any.
makes a gesture, and a
Did.
door opens.
Must have got him.
A gnarled woodwode carefully picks through a pile of brambles, plucking out the largest and sharpest thorns. Surely this is the Thornwright. The Thornwright explains that he crafted a magic needle for Hirsum. A needle that now contains Hirsum's immortality.
Oh, a Bell to the Ram.
The
Oh, and
Prince
it's
of Satan's
mythic.
then
Nice.
Ooh, that's
to
fun.
some place
Nice.
called the Treasure Grove.
So I don't have no luck. It's just very sparse.
Always find that my luck comes in bunches. Like I got
Yeah, like
I'm-
raid night the other night.
Yeah.
2+7 condoms.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually how my luck works.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, but then how many weeks or months will you go before you get a large streak like that? Or a good streak like that?
For
Varies.
years.
Depends on how good I've been, I guess.
Trolls here.
Where's this chest? There it is. Hey, I got a Necronomicon.
Yay. Yeah, the Necronaut cannons can never be mythic because they're these stupid wilderness chests.
Yeah, but how much do we care about that? I mean, who plays Artificers, really?
I care. I have an artificer that I play on occasion. Steel Star probably has something against Linabelle for putting that item only in the wilderness area chest.
I mean, you think that would happen without Steel Star's approval?
You know, as shown in the past, the devs can, certain devs can get away with stuff without other devs knowing about it. So I'm gonna say yes. You remember what Feather of Sun did?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ghostbane for everybody.
Yep.
You get Ghostbane. You get Ghostbane. You get Ghostbane.
You're in Frost Reception, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feather was
Which
just
we
anticipating
needed.
the need of Ghostbane for Reapers.
Yeah.
You have arrived at Bitterspine Palace, home of one of the Prince of Frost's vassals. You proceed with caution. Whether you're expected by the Baroness or not, the Prince of Frost's cold reputation is known throughout the Feywild. The Prince of Frost stands before a throne overlooking the crowded ballroom, the Baroness beside him. However, the
I'm kind of
third
excited to
throne on
see
the
how
dais
the
stands empty. The air
Destinies turn out
chills
next week.
as the Archfey
Will be
points a
interesting,
finger
yeah.
toward
I have an email in my inbox from Jerry about early
Content
access or
creator
something.
preview, yeah.
the Baroness.
Yeah.
A connection in the summer court sent word of the Outlander's arrival.
I was wondering if you're going to take advantage of that.
That's a good question. I don't know. I guess I probably should.
Such as this one. He's likely to be avoiding the crowd somewhere. Perhaps out on the windward
Is it just like one day?
You hear a bell chime in the ball.
Yeah, one day.
It's Monday.
Ooh,
Notice a
yay.
bizarre change.
Yeah, really, it's like
Picking the
one whole day.
wintertime
You know, I
ball.
mean, somebody like Samus and Strimtom, the people that
Through it,
you know that
into the
stream
ballroom
DDO every
itself.
day,
The door
they
to
could
the
probably
treasure
do
vault
that.
is bolted shut.
I mean, I could pop on and live stream some stuff. let people see it. I mean, there's probably some people out there that would rather watch me do it than them or something. I don't know. I don't know why, but you know, there's a secret door here. The chest, I think it's locked behind it.
You hear a bell chime in the ballroom as you pull this
Locked
lever.
it is. I cannot open it. That is sad.
I cannot on a 2 or a 5 or
That's
a 9.
pretty high, I think.
3. And it helps to not roll like ass.
Details. Hey, you got spellcraft, right, Arcot? Or not Arcot. Jax. Jeez.
Yes,
wow.
I do. Yeah.
I don't remember what the other options are for the Jinn, but I know spellcraft is one.
Yeah.
This door leads out to the windward balcony. From the dim gems on either side, you can see that it has been sealed to prevent guests from following Osha outside. The court advisor stares off into the distance. At the sound of your footsteps, he jolts, turns around, and lets out a dejected sigh.
Well, I
Osha
made it on
hands
a
you
2,
key.
so that's good.
Tells you that the frosted cerise flower can be found in the center of the Aurora Garden, but warns you not to let the true nature of your visit become gossip fodder
I don't
for the other guests.
know. Part of me really likes that it's really easy to get some of these things. The other part of me kind of feels like, oh, maybe we should, like, at best have like a 75% chance to succeed on some of this stuff.
But then tunes with less lives and such will never ever get it.
Well,
Yeah.
that's less a problem with that as a design choice and more a problem with the how wide you can get
You
modifiers.
step out into the snowy garden.
Yeah, somebody else jump up there and get
Grass
that damn
grows
thing.
in its center, along with a flower that emanates a magical chilling aura. The flower crumbles
Like if
away
the
into
the
nothing in the palm
variation
your hand.
of and the range wasn't so
Instantly
big,
regrows
like that
in
wouldn't be a
soil.
problem.
There's a D door in the
The
center,
newly
down
sprouted
below.
flower glows blindingly
If
for
someone
a
broke the
moment,
door,
and
I already did.
Yeah.
unexpectedly,
yay.
a shockwave rocks the palace. To your surprise, the ballroom is now covered in twisting vines and familiar flowers.
I thought I eradicated those flowers a millennia ago. Now they're everywhere.
Just didn't mean to hit that button. But since I did...
Arcot, there's a door in the back left
Lady
corner, if you could
Lazuli
find it,
informs you
please.
that there were only 2 Eladrin nobles she didn't recognize in attendance tonight. She knows who can tell you more. Sir Snowdrift,
Should get us a
resident
bonus.
social butterfly of the Prince of Frost's
Let me
court.
put my item.
Sir Snowdrift tells you that Lord Beryl was last seen
Got it.
in the kitchen in search of a fresh bottle of wine. Then he shoos you out of his crowd of adoring nobles. The Countess does not tell you anything of note about the other Frost's guests. However, she seems quite scandalized by your lack of knowledge about Chef Tartine's famous mulberry tarts. Lord Beryl says
want
that
a-
Dame Allegra has gone to explore
want a
the
mulberry
Prince of
tart.
Frost's quarters. Speaking with her is the next
Sounds kinda
step
good,
in
doesn't it?
solving this plant puzzle.
I don't know. Never had mulberries before.
I don't think I have either.
I know
They're
I have.
pretty sweet, but they're not very. Don't have a lot of taste other than that. We have 3 or 4 mulberry trees in the yard.
Oh,
Well, tell Tosh, so when I come
Reason
and
to-
visit, I expect a mulberry pie or
better
something.
yet, when she comes out here, she can bring it with her.
That feels a little less reasonable, but sure.
Yeah, but I can't take her salmon fishing in there.
Palace guards stand at attention.
I mean, that's true.
There's a despair in the middle. Ah,
I'm on it.
Remnant.
You just got to make sure that they come out when the fishing's good, like this last couple weeks.
yeah. it slowed dramatically as the weather
Oh yeah.
changed. Those fish mostly moved upstream. I've been getting 4 to 6 the last few times out that we've kept.
Sure.
It hit quite a few that we've had to put back that were nice fish, but
Because they were wild.
She bids you to follow her,
yeah.
so she can help you search for clues about the culprit.
Well, it's a good thing we stuck those 2 fish on your cart when we were out.
Clearly, you didn't think anyone would dare to intrude in the Prince of Frost's private.
I think that was the first time with you we've had a triple.
In a surprisingly sparse
The last 3 days I've been out, we've started every morning with a triple.
Well, hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Fishing must not be too bad then.
Like a door handle.
Oh, it's not bad. Yeah.
Hidden away in this room stands a shelter
Play Reaper. And Despair.
And Despair.
Oh, and Despair.
That's exciting.
The Prince of Frost has written a journal inside a sphere of ice.
I think everybody should have had displacement during that period, so that's cast Polar Ray at the ice giant, frost giant.
Along with a squad of red-cap guards.
Remnant?
The frost giant collapses onto the floor with a heavy thud.
Nothing fun. My discovery potion doing? 5 minutes.
Anybody have
I
a
would
Pale
beat 'em.
Master that they could use the Winter Court necklace?
No, thank you.
You want a D-door? Yeah, just a second here.
Dame Allegra stands in the center of the garden. She lets out a low chuckle.
How did you like my little prank? It was good fun. Riling up that gloomy prince always entertains my master here some.
Allegra transforms before your eyes. Recognize her new form. Night, who caused such trouble for the gatekeepers back in Stormreach.
Reaper.
Happy to see me, dearie. Good. It'll be for the last time. I think that's enough taunting for one day. I'll let my pretty petals finish you off.
The mad cat vanishes. In her place, massive flowers and vines
You guys doing pretty well out here for being a poor man bear tank.
One last frosted cerise flower. You pluck the frosted cerise flower from the snow.
Probably got a point. Yeah, it is.
This time, the
Bring your
bloom
D-door
stays in
down.
the palm
Oh,
of
well,
your
thank you.
hand, instead of crumpling away into nothing. Return to the Baroness to tell her what happened. Though the prince himself would never admit to it, the Baroness tells you he is in your debt for thwarting the Night Hag's scheme. And now that you have the
plate.
frosted cerise, you're one step closer to waking Lord Arden.
That's
And
the
the soul
heavy
vessel.
armor, though, isn't it?
Hey,
Yeah.
Soul Vessel!
Yeah, I need the medium armor out of the next quest.
Alright, if I pull it, it's yours.
We'll probably end with the next one. Fortunately, it means we'll have to run all the way out here to do the third one that's up here. But
No, should do both of them while we're here,
well, we got like a
just
half
so
an
we
hour.
don't have to run back out. What's that?
We only got like a half an hour.
Oh, we can get them both done. Next one's quick.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yep.
Are we just turning around and going back in?
Yes, quid pro quo.
Yeah.
Alright, 10-4.
Have Jax go start the or go do the
Pigeons?
chickens. Yeah.
Yep.
I must not have picked this one back up. Could somebody
The
share it?
Prince of Frost glowers down at you.
Yes? Why have you come here? Out with it!
Thank you.
The
There we
Prince
go.
of
Oh.
Frost chuckles,
I got him.
but his eyes
Yep.
remain cold and hard.
You're gonna get the griffins there, Jack?
The chickens, yeah. Or the pigeons, whatever, yeah.
And if someone can go sweet talk the giants into fighting, we'll go do the other section while they're doing that.
Well, I'm not much of a sweet talker, so.
Perform the 3 tasks I have set for you. Only then.
Flame, why don't you get the giants to beat each other up?
The Prince of Frost waves his hand, and a trio of portals open nearby.
Go, and be quick about it. Each second you stand here is a second of my patience being siphoned away.
You find yourself inside the base held by the rebel bandits. The Prince of Frost wants you to retrieve a wine chalice that they stole. You've arrived at Ryan's Refrain.
Well, this is the first time I've been in here since the stat squish, so
you'll be fine.
Curious.
Yeah. The amphitheater. A number of griffins are perched throughout the amphitheater.
I tend to do it these days just because I can usually do them both in the time it takes a group to do this.
Yeah.
Side.
The bandits said something
Okay.
about needing to get the
Gotten pretty good at
to wake everyone up.
kind of fighting with the one giant.
Oh yeah.
And so I'll get him to keep the aggro but keep the other one kind of at pace. So when he dies, it's just like this really easy kill.
Are you
shot.
in the village or
No.
in the
We're in the
caverns?
Takes
Okay.
care of one favor for the
Yep.
Prince of Frost.
On the way.
The tramp of approaching boots echoes through the amphitheater. Then a
Are
vicious
going to
voice
need-
calls out.
The ones who bring me the
Kill a few
matriarch's
things,
head
though.
gets an extra share of gold.
You can just hide in a room until they walk
Hunters have
past.
caught up to the injured matriarch, but she is in no
Sure,
condition
but we
to
need to.
fly.
We only have 2 kills. We need to make sure we get 8 more.
Yeah, the last time we were in here, we messed up and didn't.
Yeah, we only got 9.
Oh, right, for the Reaper experience. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, I found the other room though. Way the
Back
hell
up,
there.
Phil.
Kills. Oh, it's just kill bubbles. I have
This
the
is
chalice.
the missing wine chalice that the Prince of Frost requested.
How many kills we got?
7.
Paging through.
Go ahead and give us a detour. We can come back and kill things if we need to.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess there's gonna be 2 things here to kill, so. Oh, maybe not. Just Ooh, eye lasers.
Oh!
Squish.
Couldn't even get a.
Did that kill count?
Yeah.
The Fomorians have been defeated, and the village is now safe.
Still need 2 kills. Yep.
Go give us a detour. Make sure we got Arcot stone.
Behind
I
it.
grabbed the stone.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we should be able to go in and kill the dudes in the theater.
Yeah.
Oh boy, they just killed all the.
Okay, I'm resible. Thank you.
Oh, you're doing the theater, you said.
Yeah.
I went in the village, or the mate.
Yeah, there's guys that are in here. We're fighting the big guy, but, you know, whatever. Alright, we got
Well,
10.
that's our 10th kill.
Running away.
There we go.
To once again
Because it's
even
a
the scales,
low kill count
the Prince of
bonus.
Frost agrees to lend
Yeah.
you his powers in
Fun.
reaching Hirsum's fortress. You can now proceed with the final part of your plan, trading Hirsum's needle for the
Another
codex
soul
papers.
vessel.
Take the belt if you don't want it,
Yay.
Archon.
Yeah, sure, I can pass that. There you go.
Oh, good. Got it on a reroll.
Oh, your a snow scale?
Yeah.
Oh, that's medium armor. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need medium for this tune. And I need winter for the hit point bonus.
Yeah.
Got to swap a lot of stuff around, but makes it work.
Alright, looks like we got enough time for this.
Yeah,
I did the
beats
same
running
thing on
back
my
up here.
wizard.
Yeah.
I mean, I went for the light armor because balancing
Yep.
3 trees, I can't really get to the medium armor, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like the added PRR is nice, or MRR, excuse me. Well, both
Yep.
actually. But I'm running at about 150 MRR and
well, wizards get MRR cap increases, so I'm still sitting at about a 130.
okay. But PRR, I'm at about 250 now. I was almost 300 before the squish.
Open gateway.
It was nice when Doom Reaper's hitting, not killing you in one shot.
Spot here, Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Prince of Satyrs through the gate.
We meet again, Bear.
Well, wizards don't get that lucky because their hit points are... Well, I have other issues that I have to deal with as a wizard.
Know that I am bound to this place.
But I have a lot of immunities because undead form.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You don't seem very enthusiastic about it. As it happens, I'm about to have a very important meeting here, and I don't wish to be disturbed. I'll need some guards. Reliable guards, not a grumpy old flea bag like yourself.
Pat just wants to quit now because he doesn't want to do the underwater quest.
I mean, we'll do that
Do it.
next week.
Don't bother to get up, Bear. I wouldn't want to interrupt your busy schedule.
The bear looks up at you. He's known you were there all along.
You might as well come in.
He grumbles as he opens the gate. The bear agrees to help you find the Baron, but first you must bring him 3 items.
I understand why some of these topiary things are intimidable and some are not. A weird
Yeah.
mix. Secret drawer with a chest right here.
And traps.
And traps. But you know, you can just make those go boom. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, the snow scale even give me a bonus of 6 to saves with the parrying on it.
Nice.
That was another thing that unintended consequences. I got nuked a couple of times. Korkaza just used me for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. She spun one night on Reaper and had to make 4 saves, failed them all.
Yeah, that'll happen. I think they all.
I got a vessel in that chest.
Nice. I think a lot of her, like, each of those hits too will make you more vulnerable. It tears away your MRR too.
Yeah.
Breath weapon. So.
Well, I didn't have to worry about that. But yeah, I rolled like 1, 3, 3, 3, 5, 7, and yeah, it was bad. I don't think I was making the saves anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, she spun and it was lights out.
Yeah. Famine down there.
Yeah. If I can freeze some stuffage for you. Stupid hero's soul and death ward.
Got a Carnage Reaper and some spiders.
And some traps there.
Vengeance.
Nice.
Vengeance stunned.
And a famine.
Famine's dealt with.
Oh, fun
Circle
little,
on this, on the ramp. Circle on the ramp.
Which ramp?
Well, the one I was standing on. You need to pay attention.
A massive figure looms
Pay
in
attention.
the
Man, that sounds like work.
You found
Yeah.
one of the Formorians, twisted giants who
Strip
live in
this
the
guy's,
caverns beneath
stuff.
the Feywild.
Mid heal too. Again.
I had hit him just at the same time, but it stripped the cocoon too fast.
It's. Is he getting you from behind? Like you're too close and he's.
Well, see, what I'm doing is I'm going behind him because I'm expecting somebody to intimidate him and all that stuff from in front of him. But no, somebody got behind him with me and turned him around, and he whacked me.
Okay.
And an effective beating it was.
Last cannon melee builds.
I am Resible.
I could reincarnate you.
No, thank you.
You said that as I was already in the middle of giving him a true res, so.
You don't want to come
Oh,
back
I
with a
paid
kobold?
attention to what I was accepting. I saw the true res. I said, okay, I'll take that.
Reincarnate can be kind of fun.
Always interesting to see what you turn out as.
Yeah.
It would be better if you took the shape of whatever it is they were reinforcing to.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah.
A long time ago, we had someone in my party who was using the silver flame potions, and he got reincarnated, and it dropped his lowest stat enough that the silver flame potions for healing incapacitated him. So that was kind of funny.
The gnome baker tells you that he doesn't have any owlbear butter. A gingerbread golem that he created has run off
no
with his
collectible,
entire
dang it.
supply, along with a collection of delectable custard
Yeah, well, you know.
cakes.
Can't get them all.
Sugar and butter and flour too.
Glad I didn't step in that.
I didn't. I was halfway down this ramp and it hit me. The only good thing is it doesn't affect my wings.
Yeah.
It is convenient, to be sure.
I'm going to pick a whole friend army.
I do feel like if the devs are going to put in that line of him baking a friend army, that he should get some ads that are
Friends?
also. Yeah.
No. You go see him.
I can't actually intimidate him. So.
Yeah.
I will instead add my 80 damage a hit to
Golem
kill
is
you.
a huge pile of crumbs. Amid his remains, you find
Wow,
a large
whole
pot
80.
of our
Yeah.
butter. The portal flickers to life, and a dark
Pretty sure
figure
your
steps
left
through.
pinky does that much damage.
Archfey. I have
Maybe a little more than that.
you requested. Have you obtained the Codex pages?
Naturally. Oh, took some doing. Tomorrow gave my hands a little trial, but once I was concealed by the enchantment, I was able to make all the pages.
I think that's the same level, same range of damage as my Archon is doing.
Remnant. Wow, that's
Then let us be done
impressive.
with this. Hand over the pages.
Keeps your Empyrean up though, doesn't it?
Keeps my Empyrean stacks up. It also gives me temporary spell points because it can spell crit.
And how can
Yeah.
I be sure that you'll deliver
There's a vengeance
That's-
coming up.
That's part of the reason why I use it.
Into the massive sky oak, only to find yourself plummeting downward.
Even know.
'Cause, I mean, even if I don't have 100% spell crit like I used to with before the stat drop, I still have a decent spell crit.
Sure. Incoming.
I can get a. Oh, damn it.
I don't think they got vengeance, so that's good. Ooh, I'm critting for 170.
Ooh.
I know. It's harder to do these puzzles when you're a big fat bear.
Can you not change form?
I could. I have to change back.
So, cease whining.
You raise a point.
Ain't nobody got time for
A
that.
blob of sky oak sap
Is
Yeah.
within my
Didor.
power to change that.
You pick up the sticky sap.
I'll talk to the
What could the
dude.
bear possibly want with this?
We have nothing to immolate the door.
Oh well.
Well, I guess I've got delayed blast fireball.
I mean, we can just kill it all too. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
You don the giant's gloves, reach deep inside the bear's mouth,
Okay, Spear Reaper.
pull out an elaborate. A black unicorn bursts into the room, and a voice sounds in your mind.
If I can hold this door open.
Conquered with one of Pearson's servants. My new master demands that you be punished.
You need me to move so you can get behind them, Grubby? Circle.
Circle on the door.
Oh, it didn't even kill Delenn. I shouldn't have moved.
Says he knows the secret that could defeat Hearsap. You should deliver the news to
Oh,
Wynwood
chipped.
Hall. You can use that information to
Would have
plan
expected
your
that circle to
next move.
smoke your ass.
Hmm.
Anybody want the tranquility gloves?
Tranquility glows. I don't know. Don't believe I've ever seen those.
They're spring.
The gloves.
Anybody-
Is oh, no kidding.
Does anybody need the Lotus
Yeah.
Mail?
Did you want a Marcotte?
Sure. Thank you.
Well, hey, thanks for watching DDOCaSplat. We should be back next Tuesday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time on twitch.tv/DDOcast. Don't forget to check out our weekly news and discussion podcast at DDOCast.com or on YouTube or on Twitch. And you can also find other gaming adventures, DDO, Tabletop as well. Thanks for watching.